Good evening, everyone.
How do?
So, once again, hang on a minute. I do apologise for Wednesday, but I've had a bad back. So, at the moment, I'm sitting comfortably. It hasn't been as bad, but basically on Wednesday, I were absolutely in agony. So it's a lot better now, but still twinging a little bit. Funny enough, I didn't get one.
Becky's here.
Well, she's been there since about 8 o'clock. I noticed earlier on Steve had put a comment, but that's actually gone. So there's only the one watching, and that must be you.
Yep. I'm just gonna get a
So yeah, I do apologise, but I couldn't have sat here sort of, I were in a lot of pain. I couldn't sit still. So but it's not as bad. It's still there, but it's not as bad. So I'm just gonna get a tissue because I'm
You gotta run it.
no, I'm gonna clean my glasses actually.
I thought you gotta run it.
No, I can't see note. So hello to the two watching. Obviously, we've got another one watching. Come in and say hello. I can't see where it says, but hey ho.
Say it out for you. I'll read it for you.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. So you know what I'm like when I take my glasses off. I'm as blind.
Oh, she's got her glasses on now. Look. I swear it.
I can't see a thing when I take my glasses off. So, but it's come a lot clearer now. I've cleaned my glasses. So we'll just wait and see if any more comes in. We've just got the two at the moment.
Well, one of them was me. 3, it says here.
Oh, 3 now.
Other two, Jay and Aidy.
But yes. Yesterday you went out filming? Yeah, I think it were. Yes. You haven't been out today because weather's been pants. So it's been absolutely crap today. We've had it was really dark and dismal, weren't it? Yeah. So yeah, we haven't managed to get out today. And then when he went out, oh yeah, you did take drone up, didn't you? It's all right. I'm losing it. I'm thinking now, did he take drone up or didn't he? So yeah, you did for a bit, but there were no chance for anything today, really, because it were real horrible November day. So no, I can't stop yawning either. Yeah, I was going to get onto that when there's other than me and you here. So hey, we've got Amjad.
Amjad, old lad.
So
to time.
So yeah, hi everyone. There's only me and Chris here. Amjad. There's others watching, but nobody's saying anything. So it's just us 3 at the moment. Yes, and for all you out there, Chris has got his Pixies channel back. He had the confirmation email from you. Yeah, they're having kittens because they thought he'd lost all 11 years of hard work, and it were all through like a two-step verification of his email address and blah, blah, blah. So basically, they blocked it while they got in touch with him. But yeah, he went on a right tirade of, you know, extreme words the other day. But anyway, they did say in the email that they sent him, we'll get back to you within 3 to 5 working days. Well, I think it's about 3 days, isn't it? So you know, they were as good as they were. They got back to him this morning, and he's back up and running.
Boom.
So yeah. But at the time when it happened, they were mad, they were devastated, they were, you know, an whole range of emotions, because they have been doing it quite some years. So, you know, and whilst he could get on his other channels, it,
That's my main one.
yeah, the Pixie's the one that is put the most work into, what, you know, is monetized, etc. You know what I mean? That's his, obviously his main channel, and the one that he's put the most work into. Have you?
Yeah. I'm winning.
We're winning, are we?
And I can get me Barrington Pro. Callum can have mini.
So so yeah. So I'm going to be busy again tomorrow, because it's a certain Mr. P's birthday on Sunday.
Woohoo!
So I'm going to be making him a tray baked cake. Yeah, you wish. Probably in your dreams.
You know it.
But yeah, I'm going to make him a birthday cake, and I'm also going to make him the chocolate orange cupcakes. So I will post a picture in the group once I've sort of completed them all, if you know what I mean. Because I mean, this will make you laugh. I says to him yesterday, I says, I'll leave it till Saturday. I says, you can go down. Have you tried the orange crush fizzy drink from Asda? It's amazing. It tastes like Fanta. No, not really. When I do my shopping, we have Iron Brew, lemonade, cola, some lime and lemon. So, but anyway, so going back to the story, I says to him, because he's took Callum down with him today to get him a birthday card. Well, you know, so Callum could get him a birthday card. So I says to him, I says, while you're down there, I says, I'm making you a tray bake birthday cake. I says, just have a look, and you could pick any sweet that you like to put on top of it. So, you know, I say, you know, whatever you want, sort of thing. You know, thinking of pick Maltesers or... So he says, he's still got some of them orange and lemon slices that he says that you put on that cheesecake other week. And I went, yeah, I've got a full thing. So he says, put me some of them on. So, yeah, so that's all he wanted. He wanted some of these orange and lemon slices, and I think I'm going to put... I get these like cake decorations, like miniature Malteser things are called chocolate beans. So I'm going to chuck some of them on as well. I love the Asda brand shower gel. The men's one's called Java. Oh.
That's what we normally do, Jan.
But you see, when Chris has Asda's body spray, Amjad, he has what's one beginning with E, and he has that Java, and I forget what other one's called. But a lot of the time, because we have our shopping delivered with me shielding and whatever, you have to take potluck. So a lot of the time they ain't got the Asda body spray in. So there's, I'm trying to think where it is. They've only got two Asda ones, and one's Java and other ones, well, I don't know. But anyway, but that's the one reason why Chris has Asda's own make, is because you know, you pay all these extortionate prices for, you know, Lynx and other high name brands when the Asda one is, you know, pretty much just as good. But so yeah, and I tell you what else he likes as well, Amjad. The Asda, he don't use shaving foam, he uses shaving gel, because it seems a bit kinder on his skin. Lenore Rose Wonderland. Ooh. So yeah, so
tonight I'm burning Lenore Rose. Is doing his washing.
So yeah, I mean, the Asda shaving gel, it's just as good as Gillette, or what's other one that's out there, Gillette, or I forget now.
I can't remember.
Mac 5 or whatever you want to call it, all the others, but the Asda shaving gel, it's sort of a third of the price, the same sort of thing. So yeah, so basically, if we can, more often than not, we'll buy Asda's own make, you know, like you know, or whatever they've got, like we get their own make mouthwash and doing his washing. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's wherever, you know, wherever possible, we get Asda's own make. You know, Asda beans, Asda chocolate. But yeah, going back to the birthday cake, Amjad. Once I've done the cupcakes and the birthday cake, I'll post a picture on the group anyway. Mavic mini drone for fans. Hello.
Yay, bye-bye.
So yeah, so I thought, well, it's not fair doing Callum some cupcakes and not Chris.
Yeah, we want cupcakes.
Well, you're getting some chocolate orange.
Better know.
White chocolate orange.
Or I'm going on strike.
And this is him that said that he didn't want a birthday cake either.
No, because if you do cupcakes, I've got 12 mini cakes all to myself.
Yeah, right. You weren't saying that when I made them for Callum.
No. I said 11 because I was going to let him have one.
Yeah. So, as you can guess, he's got his channel back. And he probably will be going live on Sunday.
Maybe Saturday at all. Hey.
Yeah, he may go live because he should have gone live last night. Hi, my lady. How are you?
Hello, my lady.
So yeah, he should have gone live last night. Even though he could have gone live on his other channel, he said it didn't feel the same. Yeah. Hey, up! I'll tell you something else, Amjad.
You're gone.
They've gone for Wednesday. Yeah. Callum and Chris thought they were absolutely Moorish. It's like you couldn't just have one. They had to keep eating them. And I tell you something, Amjad, and this is no word of a lie, there's one left, and that's only because it's broken.
Can't have a broken one.
So yeah, so there is only one left, but that's only because it's broken. So so yeah, and I think I made the right decision putting that orange extract in it, because it tasted just like Terrace chocolate orange. So so yeah, I think I'll be making a few more of those in the near future. So I had a printing spree. So yeah, so we changed broadband providers, and since then we haven't been able to connect the printer up to the router. So it's sort of been laying idle, doing nothing, because no way, no how, I couldn't get my phone to connect to it. I couldn't get my laptop to to connect to it. So I come down here, I think it were about just after 3 o'clock this morning, and thought, right, if it kills me and it takes me all, 3-4 hours, I'm going to get this printer working. If it kills me,
someone's got a face on. He's got his back to me watching you, and because Lucy's on me.
And if anybody knows me, REG, yes, yeah, it does say in the recipe, Amjad, it's optional, and it does say, an option is to put the orange extract in to give it that citrusy burst taste, but you don't, the recipe, it doesn't have it in the recipe, but with it being a Dr. Oetker recipe, it comes across screen with these tips and whatever, and it says try adding a teaspoon of orange extract to make it more citrusy. So yeah, the recipe don't call for it, but yeah, no, you don't have to put it in. But same as I said on Tuesday evening, Amjad, I've got some orange extract, and I thought, well, the brownie biscuits, why not add a teaspoon of that orange extract and make them taste like chocolate orange? So that's basically what I did. Had they not been tasted very nice, I'd have probably, next time I made them, I'd have probably left it out. But I think, I think I made the right choice to actually put it in. But if you do want a recipe, Amjad, just let me know and I can send it you. It is optional, the orange extract. Now I'm going to be making him the Jaffa cake, the Terrace chocolate orange cupcakes tomorrow. But as I said before, I've bought the white chocolate minis, and I've got orange extract, I've got orange colourings, because you colour the buttercream orange. So
it says that Tracy used the orange extract.
No. She said,
Hey!
Hiya, Steve, how are you? She did say that she had got orange extract, but when she got it out of cupboard, what did she say? Mandarin, that were it. It was mandarin, which is, in essence, is same sort of thing. So basically, she did use it in her biscuits, but whereas mine was Dr. Oetker Valencia orange extract, basically she used mandarin, which in essence it is same. So, but I sort of thought to myself, I thought, well, I better tell her before we start that I'm putting this orange extract in, and therefore gave her the choice. You can either put it in or leave it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, about breastfeeding, what? What's the Halloween, eh?
I don't know. We're talking about the brownie cookies, what we made on Tuesday evening. So yeah, getting back onto the and anyway, getting back onto the subject of getting the printer working. Now, I'd tried several times before to get this printer up and running, one on my laptop or two on me. If you blow into it, does the other one get bigger?
Oh, it's talking in riddles again.
Yeah. So anyway,
Sorry, cars.
Dad will never forget that one.
Even I mentioned that caravan went down Asda today. Sorry, 1.6.
Yeah, I don't think anybody will let Callum live that down. Breastfeeding.
That mentioned breastfeeding. That's
Steve, this isn't the baby channel. You keep interrupting my story.
Sorry.
So anyway, I come down here and I was determined, however long it took me, I was going to get it sorted one way or other.
Printer.
Yeah, the printer. So I'd got from when I had my old light tower computer, we'd left the Ethernet cable round outside because we had to feed it all the way round because I were over there. So anyway, I'd sort of pick Chris's brains and I says, well, if I plug the Ethernet cable straight into the modem, do you think it'll pick it up? And he says, well, to be honest with you, I don't know. It says, because at the end of the day, the printer is a Wi-Fi printer. So anyway, I gets it from over there because it had been sort of left collecting dust over there because we've not been able to use it. Anyway, so I puts it down on the floor and the actual lid coming from the printer were a USB thing. So I thought, oh, that's even better. I can plug it directly straight into me. Oh, I've got something in my teeth. It was a joke. We thought you were on wrong channel, Steve. So I thought.
I'll read it this way.
So anyway, I thought, oh, that's even better. I can plug it directly into my laptop. I'll get it working that way. So then I looked and I thought, oh crapola, there's no mains lead to it. So I thought, I'm not going to let it defeat me. I'm not going to let it defeat me. So when I looked down here, I finally got it. I don't know where it was. It was something in my teeth. Oh, it says when you, I don't know, breastfeeding. If you blow on one, does the other one get bigger? So anyway, when I was looking down here, I'd plugged this end of the Ethernet cable directly into the modem. I'd seen this old Sky lead. So, hiya, Johnny, how are you?
Love.
So I'd seen this old Sky lead down here. So I thought, I'm sure that same plug thing that's in back at printer, right? So plugs it in back at printer. Hey presto, it worked right fit. Plugged it into extension. So I thought, right, here we go. And then I still couldn't get it to work. So I went on this help page. And it were printer properties and alignment and all this, that, and other. And right on end there were tabs saying maintenance. So I thought, well, it can't help. So I went on this maintenance tab and it says, please click here to align the printer heads. I clicked on that. please wait a moment while we carry out this, wherever it were. So then there was another one, and it says, clean nozzles or something. Yeah, well, basically Chris has got his on Ethernet cable, but I use mine on Wi-Fi. So anyway,
ain't got an Ethernet.
No, mine ain't got an Ethernet port anyway, because it's only like a little Chromebook. So I thought, well, in for a penny, in for a pound. I've already done a line, I don't know, a line printer spool or something. Hey, Bella's here. So anyway, I thought it can't hurt anything. So I did that. So it says, do you want to print a test page out? Oh, go on then. And it says, it'll appear on a piece of paper like all squiggly lines and whatnot, just to double check that it had been cleaned and maintained properly. So yeah, click OK, and it printed it out, and I thought, oh, I'm on a roll here. So I will like looking at some recipes that I downloaded. I thought, and then when it sort of says print recipe, and I thought, well, here goes nothing. And bugger me, I got it working. So I've printed all that lot out. Oh, do you want to see all recipes I've printed out? Oh dear. I'll just reel them off for you. Mars bar cookies, carrot cake slice, coconut cookies. I thought, well, while I'm on a roll, I may as well print some out. Caramel slice. That is a bit like Millionaire's shortbread, by the way. Chocolate magic custard cake. Brown sugar crumb cake. I was waiting for you to say it went up in it. No, I actually got it. I actually got it working, Bella. And that one is, I'll tell you what that one is. Lemon and white chocolate muffins. Didn't sleep well last night. Oh, this will be Amjad's favourite. That's what I'll be making tomorrow. Terrace chocolate orange cupcakes. What else did? Oh, this one. Viennese mince pies. They mince pies, but with a certain twist. You put like you're making Viennese whirls, but you top them, instead of putting pastry on top of them, you put like a Viennese paste on them. So yeah, so I thought, while I'm on a roll, just call me the techno wizard, Bella. That's all you've got to say. I was determined I was going to get it working. And while I'm talking about something else, what I sorted out, I put some electric on smart meter, because I've got app on my phone, because we're British Gas. So I put some on anyway, because I didn't sleep very well Wednesday. Anyway, when I come down yesterday morning, Chris says, I've had to put £10 on electric. I request a savoury recipe. Well, just message me and tell me what you want, Bella, and I'll look for it. What you mean? You want a recipe sending to you, or you want me to make a savoury recipe? So anyway, so Chris says, I've had to put a tenner on electric, and I says, well, I only topped up last night. So he says, well, something's gone awry somewhere. Something's gone awry, you know. He says, because he says, I've had to put some more on. So I thought, now I've sorted printer out and everything, I'm going to sort that out. Well, on the smart meter, to make on my Tuesday show. Okie dokie then, Bella. So anyway, I thought, there's something amiss here somewhere, because I'd only topped up night before. And yet, and I thought, well, I was saying to Chris, well, it's never used all that since last night. So anyway, I goes on to the British Gas app, and at bottom, across bottom, it says payments. So I clicked on payment, and it gave me a list of the recent top-ups. And also across the bottom of it, there were like it gives you an individual like top-up number. So anyway, first one I put in, and it was the one that Chris had topped up. This is a duplicate top-up, not accepted. So anyway, I go to the next one, which was the one that I'd topped up. Put all numbers in manually. Top-up accepted. So what had happened was the top-up that I'd put on hadn't actually gone on. So I sorted that out as well. And I says to Chris, I says, just call me a genius. You know what I mean? I says, I've sorted printer out. I says, I've sorted what were awry with smart meter. I says, and basically I put the things in manually. I says, and it hadn't took my top up, the one that I'd put on. So we all hunky dory now. We all kosher and so yeah. And all this was about what time were it be? About 3:30 in the morning. Hiya, Laurie. How are you?
Hello, Laurie.
So yeah. So I was quite pleased with myself. I'd sorted printer out and got that working, and I'd sorted smart meter out as well while I was there, and find out what the problem was there. It hadn't accepted the top up that I'd put on, or it hadn't put the top up on until I did it manually. So hey, hiya Ian, how are you?
How are you, lad?
So yes, he has got his channel back. They emailed him this morning, blah blah blah, and he's all set to go now. So yeah. So I'll just let you in on another little secret. His mum and dad had shoved a card through the door this morning for his birthday. And there were money in it, so he's been out and bought a bottle of whiskey. Not drinking it tonight, mind you. He says he's just got his wooden spoon out for you. So yeah, so he says, well, I'll put it to good use. Well, not all of it, obviously, but he says, bugger it, he says, I'm going to get a bottle of whiskey. So I think he's saving that for Sunday evening. Whose birthday is it? Him in corners.
Me.
Well, it will be Sunday. So yeah, but normally his mum and dad would buy him something for his birthday, because I had a present off them and Callum had a present off them, but obviously because we're in this local lockdown, it weren't posted, it was just shoved through the door. But rather than sort of, they'd put some money in it for him. So he says, right, he says, I'm getting a bottle of whiskey with who's So yeah. So he's treated himself to a bottle of Bell's whiskey as well.
Bell's good stuff, not crap.
Yeah, it is Sunday. It'll be a big one next year. It'll be the big 5-0. Gordon Bennett. Year after that, it'll be my big 6-0. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah, well, you 50 next year, and year after that, I'm 60. Fucking hell.
Hey, swearing.
I didn't. I said, Kinnell.
Near enough.
That's next year. He's not. He's sort of 1 year short this year. Well, Sunday. Next year he'll be 50. Anyway, year after that, I'll be 60. Gordon Bennett. Oh, Laurie says I'm going to be 61 on the 30th eek. Well, oh, Gordon Bennett. Who for?
That's towards for you for when you buy me a Mavic Pro 2.
You can tell he's 60 on Sunday when drinking whiskey. But yeah, he's not. He'll be 50 next year. So you do the maths. He's 9 years and 9 months, 10 months actually younger than me. Steve says he'll be 112 in January. I feel like that every day, Steve. Especially with this bad bite. It was that bad on Wednesday, I could hardly walk. Ian's only a young pup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I'm catching up with him.
Yeah. I've got a son older than what Ian is. But yeah, I've felt about 100 these last few days. Oh dear. I think what it is I get a lot of problems with inflammation in my muscles, my shoulders, and particularly bottom of my back. And I think it's you can tell when it's happening because my back actually feels really hot to the touch. So I know I'm in for problems when it starts feeling hot. Mrs. P likes a toy boy. Yeah, but there's a toy boy and cradle snatching in, isn't there? I'm too old to remember how old I am. I wish I could forget how old I am, Bella. But my body thinks otherwise, and it keeps reminding me how old I am. So yeah, there were no way I could have gone live on Wednesday. I couldn't sit still for a start, you know. And it's hard to explain pain, but it were affecting my legs as well because I could hardly walk. So, but I managed to have a bath yesterday morning, and that sort of seemed to ease it a little bit. Yeah, Bella's got a toy boy as well. That's why we've got such a lot in common. Laurie, my hubby and I keep asking which of us has dementia. We can't remember. Whiskey, well, I don't like whiskey, to be honest with you, Steve. That's why he's bought whiskey, because he knows I don't like it. Oh dear. But yeah, I mean, I don't know whether it, you know, he also likes vodka, so I thought he might have bought a bottle of both. But anyway, he come back just with a bottle of.
That was 30 quid. We've got made of money.
13 quid? That's cheap. Especially for bells.
13 quid.
So, you know, but yeah. Exactly, Bella. That's another thing we've got in common, because I can't stand it. I can't stand whiskey. You got last one? What is everybody? Is everybody turning to drink?
Must be.
But yeah, I it's the smell and everything that puts me off about whiskey, Bella. Smell, taste, ugh. So, but yeah, his main two tipples are vodka and whiskey. So, because I said to him, I said, well, I says, if your mum and dad's gives you some money, I says, treat centre a bottle of something. You know what I mean? Well, me and Bella, neither of us drink, Laurie. Well, put it this way, like we always treat each other to a bottle of something at Christmas. So I'd what did I get? Did I get you whiskey or did I get you vodka? Vodka, I think.
Vodka.
Well, I treated Chris to a bottle of vodka, and he says, "Well, what do you want?" Now, Asda / Walmart, do their own make, and it's like Malibu, and it's like a rum coconutty drink, but it's their own make. And what were it called? Tropical Bay or something, or like Summit Bay anyway. And it's basically a rip off of Malibu. So I says, get me a bottle of that. And put it this way, a certain person that's just gone to the little boy's room, I'd only had like a couple of tipples of it. And he finished bottle off for me. So, you know, that's sort of the, you know, the amount of my drinking. I probably drink, you know, at Christmas, and that's about it. And that's only like a glass of wine with, you know, his Christmas dinner. So, so yeah, I mean, as a rule, you know, I don't drink. Bella will tell you I don't drink either. Only rarely, occasionally, if you know what I mean. What's Debbie's? It says milk and a little Debbie's. What's that? Oh, yeah. It's all right. I've got it recording, Ian. Ooh. That was Lucy, by the way, falling off at sofa. Oh, never even heard of them. I'll have to. Oh, trying to get back on. I'll have to Google it and see what they are, Steve. What? Put YouTube on my phone. Get a. Don't you mean it? I was going to say, don't you mean it? Don't you mean a TikTok? And it says ticket. But yeah, I'm recording it, Amjad. That is the only reality TV show that I do watch. I don't watch X Factor. I don't watch The Voice. I don't watch Strictly or anything like that. Hiya, Vanessa. I'm on both. It's all right. I'm just What are they then, Steve? Are they I used to drink a Malibu at night when I was breastfeeding the girls. It went through my milk and they slept all night. Are they a biscuit or are they a cake? Or because it's not actually finding it. Hi, Richard. How are you? So yeah, it's not actually finding it because I put Debbie's cake or cakes and it's not actually finding it. So are they a biscuit? Are they a cake? So just enlighten me a little bit, Steve, what they are. You know, are they a cake? Are they a cookie? Let me just, I've got to get as you can guess, Richard has got his so yeah, I'm just taste testing Little Debbie snacks. Ooh, might be live. I thought you were.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know.
They look a bit like our wagon wheels, actually. Little donuts like cupcakes. But from what I can gather, they look. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I sort of started looking at it, and the first one looked a bit like what we call wagon wheels. He's been out and bought himself a bottle of whiskey. So it will have tomorrow. But yeah. Wow, they don't have them there. Wow, I would be lost. But you see, how can I explain? We've got something called wagon wheels, and they're like jam, marshmallow, and then covered in chocolate. So that's basically our wagon wheels. Now them, because I kept like pushing it forward a bit. The second one looked like just like a cake slice, if you know what I mean. So when I've got time, I'll probably watch it in full. So going back to Bella, what she says she wants me to make something savoury on a Tuesday evening. What you didn't answer what you wanted me to make. I mean, we all say these stupid comments, Ian. I mean, you can ask Chris and you can ask Bella. I had a right wobble yesterday, and I were packing in, and I weren't doing it anymore, and you know, you know, I was that sort of, I was that low and I was that fed up and I was that peed off, and I also sort of turned around and said, that's it, you know, I'm not doing YouTube anymore. I can't, you know, I can't see point in it. I don't know why, you know what I mean? But I think at some point we all have these little wobbles. I mean, I know Laurie, I went into one of her live streams and, you know, we all have these, what I call little wobbles, you know, from time to time. And it were like, YouTube have been taking subscribers off. But the thing is, Bella, I mean, it same as I explained to you when we were talking, it's like a culmination of everything. I've been in that much pain with my back and not being able to walk proper and everything. Plus, I went on YouTube and they'd like took it's the fact that I'm less now than I were a year and a half ago. So, hiya, Gordo, how are you? And it's just a culmination, not feeling well, being peed off, and feeling, you know, as low as a rattlesnake's belly. You know what I mean? Tell me about it. I will soon be back at 0. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, I mean, Laurie will tell you. I went into one of her live streams, I don't know, it was last week or week before, and you know, they've done her over, as I call it, you know, took tons and tons of subscribers off it. And, you know, I were already feeling a bit vulnerable, a bit low. And then to see that, hiya, Foundation Ariel, how are you? And it just sort of all boiled over, you know what I mean? And I thought, well, I'm worse off now than I were a year and a half ago. So, you know, and I was thinking, well, why do I bother? You know, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? I'm not too bad, Foundation Ariel.
Is that Brian?
Mm-hmm.
Bloody hell. Hello, Brian.
So it were but yeah, I mean, so what, you know, and I said at the time to Laurie, I can understand why she feels the way she feels, because they're doing it to everybody. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is, and I weren't pissed off. I've had this bad back for about 2 days now. Wednesday, I couldn't hardly walk. So I was feeling in a bad mood. I was feeling in a low mood. You know what I mean? I can't afford to lose any follow. But that would just tip of iceberg, let's just say. So but this is it. I mean, that's exactly the advice that Bella gave me. You don't look at analytics, you don't look at subscriber count, you do it because you enjoy it. And I'll be honest with you, I do enjoy it, because as sort of me and Bella, when we were chatting yesterday, so the only time we get to socially interact with people. You know, and where Laurie said she just buried a sister-in-law, this is what I'm saying. It was like a build-up of things, you know, my bad back, feeling in a low mood, etc., 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 and that just basically tipped me over edge. But But yeah, you know, I mean, and you know, and it's if it ain't bad enough with everything that's going off, you know what I mean? It's like seems one thing after another. You know what I mean? And I mean, from all of us, Laurie, you know, we're sorry, you know, we're sorry for your loss, but I understand, you know, how it makes you feel. I don't know.
Why a lot? What?
What does? Oh, you mean subscribers? I didn't know. I didn't lose a massive amount, not as many as what Laurie's lost, but it's the fact that I'm still at the same position or worse off position than I were a year and a half ago. Do you guys watch a lot of movies? Now, I don't. Crystals. I'm more into me. Hey, Becky. And notice I missed the beginning and most of the ending. What's that? I've only been going like 50 odd minutes. Yeah, and what Bella's saying is actually true. You've actually got to love YouTube in order to carry on, or it'd drive you nuts. But yeah, and that's what Laurie says. I don't really care about numbers. I care about my friends, and that's what means the most to me. That is exactly what Bella said to me yesterday.
Is that a snake or a worm?
A caterpillar. Chris is there looking at screens. Oh, what's that? But this is what Bella pointed out to me yesterday.
Put bird for Amjad. I'm a caterpillar. Birds eat caterpillars.
So anyway, Bella says to me, she says, look at, you know, she says, call it what you will. You've built up a great community. You've got friends that care about you and people that care about you. She's got to put a wasp or something for Bella. But you know, she says you form sort of like a what she calls a community. You know what I mean? You're already nuts. So she says, you know, people would miss you if you weren't around. Let's just say. But when I sort of sat and thought about it, and I thought, well, at the end of the day, if I ain't got the social interaction on YouTube, then I ain't got nothing really. It's a bee. It looks more like a wasp to me.
Belly? Who's Belly?
So yeah, you know, it took Bella to talk sense into me, into not giving up. You know what I mean? And I know that when I talk to Bella, that what she does is talk sense. You know what I mean? And she sort of put it in this perspective, and she says, you know, she says it's only social interaction we have with other people. So without that, you know what I mean? So basically it were Bella that sort of taught me around and made me feel a little bit better. Seeding.
Yeah, is that about BitTorrent?
I'm glad you do, because I ain't got a clue. She's put a snake for Steve. But you know, it's a case of I mean,
is it
She says, I talk sense. Can I have that in writing, please? Oh, dear. But you know what I'm saying, Bella? You always, I get these, I have these wobbles and, near on meltdowns, and you always one that talks sense and talk reason to me, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? It shows me perspective. Let me just say, she always puts it into perspective. You know what I mean? And I was like I was saying to Bella yesterday. Everybody knows I absolutely love baking. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, that's what best friends do, Bella. You know what I mean? If Bella's feeling particularly low or she's having a bit of a meltdown, she knows that, we both know that we've, call each other and vice versa. You know what I mean? It's video evidence.
That's when you say, if you ever say to her, you're not making sense, Bella, then she can say, well, you said.
A lot changes between now and tomorrow, let alone.
It says it'll be in full HD, 4K.
Hey, I forgot to tell you, Bella. Callum did your trick yesterday. He's got biggest lump on his leg. He fell downstairs. His foot slipped. So he's got a carpet burn on his elbow. You don't even eat. Well, she does, but Baz eats most of it. She says, I only do it in a hope of a drizzle cake. So yeah, Callum did your trick. His foot slipped upstairs, and we all of a sudden we heard this boom, 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 and it was Callum falling downstairs. He come in, he was as white as a sheet. I think it had shook him up, and he got biggest lump on just below his knee. And I went, I says, I think you and Bella ought to live together. I says, she did exactly the same thing. I says, except she would try to put her slippers on. There you go. Richard says, who mentioned Drizzle? Oh dear. If you'd have been in for baking stream on Tuesday evening, we got talking about lemon drizzle, and I says there's a load of lemon drizzle recipe because Tracy said she wanted to try to make lemon drizzle. And I says there's tons and tons of lemon drizzle recipes out there, but I stick to the tried and tested one that I know people like. Well, you're not having any. I'm making you cupcakes instead. Exactly. It started bruising last night, Bella. And I says to him, I says, if Bella's is out to go by Callum, I says she was black, blue, purple, and all rainbow colours under the sun day after. So yeah, and it was just a bit higher up than what yours were. It were like just below his knee. But it done that, and then it ended up because he says that on my elbows in half sore, and I says it looks like a carpet burn to me. He must have like gone down with his elbows on thing, and it got like a red. It looked like a carpet burn on his elbow. You want to say you want a lot of things, but it don't mean to say you're getting them. You get what you're given, and that's all there is to it.
We want to have it too, bro.
Yeah, you can keep wanting and all. That's another thing. Darwin's a lemon. So, if you've got to put a thing for me, Becky, what would I be? So yeah. but when I asked him what when I, you know,
What?
there's a lot of lemon drizzle recipes out there, but I always go to the tried and tested one that I make, and I've never looked back because Tracy were asking me about lemon drizzle. So yeah. Oh, I'm a flower. I'm a flower. Yeah, basically, she stood on one leg like a flamingo, trying to put a slipper on her other foot, and boing. Well, what can I say? But you see, then Chris told him off because when he comes down, he don't put landing light on. And Chris says, well, he says, you will come down in dark without putting light on. So Chris will not making excuses of why he fell downstairs in first place.
You were making excuses?
You were.
Oh, right.
You said to him, if you put light on, you wouldn't. Well, it probably still would have slipped anyway, even with light on. But I'd end up with a broken neck. I said, if I didn't put light on. I said to
You've done that in past.
Yes. What?
Not put light on.
Yes, I have done it. I have done it several times because I don't get adverts on Jeanette's channel or yours. She's saying she don't get adverts. Well, anyway, the reason sometimes, it's not very often, but the reason I don't put the light on is above our bedroom door. But I did say to Chris other day, I says, if there's ever an occasion, I says, when I don't put the light on, and I says, you hear a thud in night, I says, it's probably me falling downstairs. That's why you don't get any ads then, Bella, because you're on premium. With premium, you don't get any ads. Oh, we still get paid?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, but it says your premium revenue.
Oh,
that's with people who's watched your video that's paid monthly.
Yeah.
Have ads on.
Yeah. I'm laughing. I read what Richard's put. Yeah, fell downstairs a few years ago, Boxing Day morning, and ended up in the living room in the nuddy. Thank God no one was there. Oh dear. Oh dear. But you see, the thing is, Richard, we both sleep in nuddy. So, but like last night, I put my pajamas back on because it was absolutely freezing. So I thought, well, I'm not going to sit down there. So I tried to sort printer out and everything, you know, and freezing me, you know, off. So I did put my pajamas back on. And I actually got back in bed with my pajamas on because I was absolutely freezing. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing to see here, folks.
Move along.
Yeah, move along. Nothing to see here.
We've still got that first ad. 3 minutes left now.
But yeah, you know, but I mean, touch wood, I haven't fell down yet. So yeah. You know, but more often than not, I do put the light on because it's like blind leading blind, you know, trying to come. He says he were only going to the toilet and fell on landing and rolled downstairs. I could just imagine him going, doing forward rolls going downstairs. But you see, the thing is, Richard, our stairs, we've got like 6 stairs, a landing, and then about 6 more stairs. So even if I fell down one lot, I won't fall down second lot, because I'm sort of goes down, across, and down again, if that makes sense. Oh dear. But it's like, same as I said to Chris, with me having a bad back, I stand needed, you know, messing myself up anymore.
I always wear what?
A chemise. It's like, you know, that little strappy thing that I've got with flowers on that. That's a chemise.
Yeah, one of them.
I always wear a chemise in case I have to get out quickly. I don't want to do that to my poor neighbours. But same as I said, Bella, it was that cold last night when I got out of, well, I went to the toilet first because I was busting for toilet, and I decided I was coming downstairs, and I thought, God, it's that cold, it probably freezes nuts off a monkey, you know what I mean? So I put my pajamas on. When I went back upstairs, I thought, well, it ain't any warmer now. I've come back upstairs and I got into bed with my pajamas on. Now, you know, Chris will tell you, how often do I do that? Never. Or only in, like, when it's really, really cold. I was this straight down, and God, did I have some carpet. But, well, Callum had got that one on his elbow, because he says, well, what's that? He says, it's not bruised. He says it's all like red. And I says, it looks like a carpet burn to me. You see what Gordo's put. Oh dear. Gordo says, I had my credit card stolen the other day, but I didn't bother to report it because the thief spends less than my wife. But yeah. But I think Callum got away lightly. If you'd read thud when he come down, he come a right cropper. And he got away with like this lump on just below his knee, and this red mark on his elbow, which were oh, so you don't want that microphone for Christmas then?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I forgot about that. Because I sent him a link to a new Kenwood mixer that comes out. That if you yeah, right. I sent him a link, and it's this new Kenwood mixer that comes out. It's got like this heat thing, so if you can use butter straight out at fridge, and it softens the butter. So he says, I thought Richard said carpet bum, and I've got my glasses on. Oh dear. So anyway, I sent him this link, and I said, that's what you can buy me for Christmas if you want. It's like the Rolls Royce handheld mixers, you know what I mean? It softens the butter for you if you forget to take your butter out at the fridge and it's got to be at room temperature, blah blah blah. So it actually softens the butter as you go along. So he says, well, why are we sending links? So he sent me a link to this, you know, I don't know what it is. It's like a round microphone anyway. So he says, well, you sent me your link and I've sent you mine. So he wants the microphone and I want this Kenwood mixer. He says, check your email, Chris, even your spam folder, just in case. So yeah, so while we're on the subject and I sent him that link, he sent me a link back for this microphone thing. I want a new diva light for Christmas. I've entered a few times. Well, you see, that's the thing, Bella. Send Baz the link. Send him the link. then he can't dispute the fact that you've hinted, and you know, that's what I did with Chris. Your dog at the back door barking, wanted to come in, and your wife's yelling at the front door, wanted to come in. Which one do you let in? The dog, once he's in, he shuts up. Oh dear. He'd have to have one of them, what they call donuts.
Yeah.
You know, when you've got sores on your bum and whatever, or piles, and they got these donut cushions. Oh dear. But yeah, I think Callum's posterior got come out of it pretty well. Just this, like a carpet burn on his elbow and a lump on his knee. So yeah, the best way to in mega style belly is look either wherever it is you're buying it from, Amazon or whatever, and if you click on it, there's like a thing where it says share. So basically that's what I did with Chris. I sent him the link to it, so then he can't dispute the fact that I've hinted what I want for Christmas. I mean, don't get me wrong. Oh, that's the thing and all. Pardon me. We need a new before Sunday. What you cook the meat with?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reminding Chris. We need a new electric knife. I've still got the scars now. If it had been an hour later, the mother-in-law would have been sat on the settee. Oh dear. I could just imagine Rich with a, you know, strategically placed cushion. So yeah, yeah, while, you know, there's no wrong with the hand mixer that I've got, and I've got a stand mixer, the hand mixer that I've got is only basically a Cookworks, which is Argos's own make. It's only a cheap one, whereas this Kenwood one is, well, not expensive as in mega expensive, but it's more money than what I'd normally pay for a mixer. You cheeky monkey. Well, what else could I you know, chainsaw. So yeah, so I mean, we've had that electric knife for God knows how long. I mean, they're pretty cheap in Argos. But yeah, I think we've had that electric knife as long as we've been together, haven't we?
Oh yeah.
We've had it a lot. We might have done. We might have done. I think we might have done. Yeah. So that shows how long it is since, you know, we've had to buy a new electric knife. But I mean, don't get me wrong, but it makes Chris's life a lot easier with an electric carving knife. You know, it's easier for him to carve, you know, because we've got pork this week.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bugger.
So yeah, he might have to nip into town tomorrow. Pardon me. Hey?
Is Argos open?
I would imagine so, yeah. As long as you're paying, order it online. Mind you, for that matter of fact, you may as well have it delivered, haven't you? He's got 1,000 movies.
1,000 movies. Well, the thing is though, Steve, once I've watched a movie, it's usually that's it, don't we?
Oh. But yeah, so But yeah, I mean, that electric knife, it served as well. So changing the subject quickly. So as Chris was saying, we think we had it bought us for a wedding present.
Sure we did.
Well,
That's all they needed to plug, really.
you know what to do then.
55 TV shows.
Full seasons. But it's like, I mean, we've got Sky Q, which is a cable. If I record anything, I watch it and then I delete it. So, you know, I don't save anything. She keeps falling. Whoop. It keeps falling off, booby.
She's gone again.
Yeah, nearly.
If you ever get thud.
Yeah, well, she's already fell once and knocked things flying.
She fell about 20 times today.
But this is the thing. I mean, I never watch films, Bella. I mean, you know, I like my crime documentaries and whatever. But when I download anything or I record anything, as soon as I've watched it, I delete it. That's it. Once, hi Carla, how are you?
Hello, Carla.
One night I invited you to have a lot of movies before they go into the theatres. There you go.
Ah.
So, you know, you know, we've just been on about hinting about, you know, to your other half, you know, what you want for Christmas. I sent Chris a link to what I wanted for Christmas, and vice versa. He sent me a link back to what he wanted for Christmas. So rather than keep sort of hinting and your other half not getting the getting the hint, I just sent link to Chris and he says, oh, what you sent me this for? And I says, well, Christmas is coming up, etc. etc. So yeah, you know, if it's one way you know, hinting to your other half that what you want for Christmas, then send them a link to whatever it is you want. This place is not just movies, it's TV shows, music, video games. Oh, look in your spam folder, he said.
No, hang on.
What are you getting, Gordo? That's the question.
Give me spam folder. Oh.
So yeah, you know what I mean. It's I'm all right. I don't, you know, if money's tight, I say to Chris, well, don't bother getting me anything, and he'll do vice versa. So long as Callum's got what he wants and Callum has a good Christmas. Okie dokie then, Bella. See you later, Bella. Hangover. But the thing is, I don't care. Bally.
Oh, bloody hell.
Is that predictive text?
No, that's me.
Oh. Anyway, so yeah, so long as Callum's, you know, pretty much got what he wants, you know, BBL. What's BBL?
Oh.
Anyway, so you know, so long as Callum's sorted and whatever. So yeah, when Chris were on about banning me from Mum's, I have actually had. Well, can you remember the disposable piping bags that I had not so long back? Well, I bought some more, and these look bigger. But as well as the piping bags, you get 6 nozzles, and a clip thing. Well, I think what this clip does, it's like a plastic clip. But I think what you do is once you put your icing and everything in your bag. I mean, these look a lot bigger than the other ones that I had. Well, in the other ones that I bought, they were only 30. But with these, there's 100. So I've got plenty to be going on with, put it that way. So, but you also get the added bonus. You get nozzles with it and this clip. Now, I think what you do with this clip is, you know, like when you put your icing in your bag and then you twist the top of the bag so it don't come out top of your bag. Well, I think once you've twisted it round a few times, I think that goes on it, so it seals it so it don't come out. I think that's what it's for anyway. So once you've like twisted it round a few times, I think you put that on it so it you know, it don't the icing don't come out at top. So yes, please.
You know where Dolce machine is?
Yeah.
You put it on pause.
I'm collecting cups. Oh,
Smashing them back up things.
Oops, a daisy.
Right.
Intact. All the way around.
Got it right way around first time.
So yeah, I would try to pass. See, this is the problem I have with me with arthritis in my hands. I would try to pass Chris me cup and it just fell out my hand. So yeah, nothing was broken. It was just me being clumsy and it just slipped out my hand. So yeah, so I thought that were a good deal. 100 disposable piping bags, a clip, and 6 nozzles. So I thought that were quite good. Plus, I ordered some more caster sugar. So I would about run out of caster sugar. So I'm all right now for a bit again. So they come today, and it's like a 5 kilogram bag, which is about that much. So basically, I'm all right for caster sugar for a bit. I'm all right for golden caster sugar. I'm all right for flowers. So basically, I'm all right for things at the moment. So yeah, but I mean that it's 5 kilograms. I think it's just over £8. College went crazy today in the salon. Everyone started dancing to music instead of working. I showed them Bollywood dance moves. Students were crazy, even the teachers. Oh, that's good then, Amjad. So yeah, so I'm sort of sorted at the moment. I've got a big box with golden caster sugar in with about 10 packs in that, so that's that I'm all right for, like golden caster sugar. Next thing I think I might order is some more icing sugar, and that's like a big bag as well. So but you know, it's all right buying these small like 1 kilogram bags, but you know, if you do like, let's say, a couple of cakes, then you've more or less used it. So I find with these bigger bags, they're more economical and they last longer. So yeah, so that's sort of you know, the reasoning behind that. Plus, you get them delivered straight to your door, and you know, you've no need to go to shop to, you know, you've not got to queue up, you've not got to come into contact with, you know, blah blah blah. So it's ideal situation. So Oh, we see. That's one thing that Callum's already had sorted right from get go. Amjad is his maths and his English. He only does his maths and his English online. He don't actually do that in college. He does that via, remotely, via, via his computer. But he were in college on Monday, and he were working remotely from home yesterday. But then he did another from 4 till 5 because they were saying that they're going to help him extra so we can catch up on stuff that is missed, if you know what I mean. Because we omitting and missing as regards his lessons, basically, it's making him fall behind. So basically, they've said, we'll do an hour extra on a Thursday. So, catching up on some of the things that is missed. I can see your hair sticking up. I think I've missed a bit.
I'll be right.
Oh, Gordo says he's ordered his new telly. It should be a Tuesday or Wednesday, or being well.
Oh, hey!
Just make sure that Ronnie don't go nowhere near it.
Don't put the treats on top of the television in the cupboard.
So yeah. So, but same as I said to Callum, the fact that 50% of the time is working remotely from home is not getting as much help as what he would while he's in college, and he's not getting the proper help whilst he's doing it remotely. So there's no wonder he's falling behind. He's mounting it on wall. So I'm going to say you don't want that sort of going astray, do you? A brand new telly. But where's Lucy? Oh, I'm going to say she's not on back at sofa. She probably got fed up. Oh. Okie dokie then, Amjad. It says he's going to start another Facebook group, shampoo and conditioner on a budget. Basically, me speaking which ones are good and I recommend. I can't believe he done the last one. But when all said and done, Gordo is a big dog. And when they smell a tree, it's like everything else, you get tunnel vision, and that's the only thing that they can think about. So we weren't thinking, oh God, I'm going to knock telly over. The only thing that he'd got is on his mind were, oh, I can smell a treat, or I know there's a treat there. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, yeah, that'd be best thing to put it on mount it on wall and know that it's not going to budge anyway. Well, it's only like me. I've got two. Oh. So, but it's when all's said and done, I mean, they've got these animal instincts in them, whether they're a relative at wolf and blah de blah de blah. They smell something and that's it. They've got tunnel vision. But yeah, it's I mean, it's a good idea. I mean, it's like separating the two. One for your wax melts, obviously, which is different to shampoos and conditioners. And we being a hairdresser as well, it's more relevant to what you do. So So yeah, so that's it. So I'm gonna have a busy day tomorrow. As regards I got to buy some shampoo and conditioners tomorrow because I ran out. Aldi is the best place for shampoos and conditioners. They work well in my hair. Oh, you see, I only ever use one, and that's Tresemme. I use Tresemme shampoo and I use Tresemme conditioner because I've tried. It's all right. I've got an itch on my ankle. I've tried lots of different conditioners, and they either make my hair greasy or they make my hair too dry. So basically, the one that's perfect for my hair is Tresemme, but I use the Colour Revitalised one. Yeah. Can you do which furniture polish gives the best shine for bald heads? The tried and tested method is a bit of spit and polish, Gordo. You know what I mean? Wax on, wax off, yeah. Something to that effect, you know. A bit of spit and polish, and you know, you're well away. But the thing is, I cut Chris's hair the other day and he kept saying, oh, my hair's getting on my nerves. And I says, well, it's only about like half an inch, you know. He says, I know, but he says, I still, you know, I still want it cutting. But yeah. And basically, put it this way, what I took off his hair, I could fit on top of an envelope. That's how much he had cut off. What are we making on Tuesday? Well, I did think about making the lemon and white chocolate muffins. I did mention it to Tracy, and I says, you know, that's what I'm still thinking about. And then I don't know, but week after I might do the Terry's chocolate orange cupcakes, because I bought 2 bags of these chocolate orange white minis just to be on the safe side. So I'll still have a bag if I save them and keep them in the fridge, and so I'll have everything. I'm not having no spit on my head. So there you go. You know what I mean? But we haven't sort of made a definite decision. But I did suggest to Tracy we make these lemon and white chocolate muffins. But you don't actually put lemon curd in the mixture, and obviously white chocolate chips. So they're quite easy to make. So I have printed quite a few cookie recipes out as well. But in next couple of weeks as well, I wanted to have a bash at these Viennese mince pies. You know, obviously with Christmas coming up and everything. You know, basically the short crust pastry, you mince meat, but then you put like Viennese whirl, like a paste on them, and it's like a variation of a mince pie. Don't make me get the lemon wax melt out of the cupboard for the baking live stream. Well, there you go. I mean, it's not actually lemons, it's actually lemon curd. So but they're like simple, easy to do. And then I don't know whether I'm going to make the Terry's chocolate orange cupcakes or the Viennese mince pies. But you know, obviously with Christmas coming up, it's a different variation on your bog standard mince pie, let's just say. So Callum made them at college last year. We enjoyed them. You know what I mean? So I thought, yeah, I'm going to have a bash. I've printed a recipe out. So we'll see. But I know for definite we're on about doing the lemon and white chocolate muffins this Tuesday coming. So lemon wax melt. But you know what I mean? I mean, same as I said to Chris, who don't like a mince pie? You know, I mean, everybody likes a mince pie at Christmas, but this is just a different variation of it here. Viennese mince pies. For the pastry, you need caster sugar, butter, and 1 egg yolk and plain flour. For the Viennese pastry, 150 grams of butter, icing sugar, self-raising flour, and corn flour. And then, obviously, I've already bought two jars of mincemeat, but you put apple into the mincemeat, and you also put a handful of dried cranberries. Well, I've got the cranberries as well. So it's, how can I put it? Zhizhing the humble mince pie. It's zhizhing it up a notch. So, but it says like first thing you've got to do is prep your mincemeat. It says mincemeat straight from the jar is fine, but adding some apple and cranberries gives your mince pies a little more interest. Peel, core, and chop your apple and mix it into mincemeat and add a handful of cranberries. Oh, Darwin's going and Osmo Pocket 2 tomorrow. It says if Amazon deliver it early enough, it'll be out and about testing it. So yeah, it just makes the mince pie a bit more interesting, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I do hope that you'll all tune in. It's not this week. It's probably a bit week after. I'm still going to do the the terrace chocolate orange cupcakes. But I just thought with it being or getting close to Christmas, pardon me, to do the mince pie thing as well. So there you go. I mean, can you remember the wooden tamper thing that I bought? I ain't actually I'd tried it out yet. So I might give that a whirl as well. It's basically you just tear pieces of pastry off, put it in your cupcake, and then stamp it out, and it stamps it out ready for you. So I might sort of give that a whirl instead of oh dear.
Oh, you got to try, aren't you?
Pixies buy a Mavic 2 Pro Fund. Yeah. So anyway, that's sort of up and coming live streams. They've got to be cooking for 20 to 30 minutes. But he's put it mini on eBay so we can get mini 2.
Oh, not get much for mini 1.
Because you see, on these cupcakes, these terrace chocolate orange cupcakes, you only need 7 slices as well. There's more than enough. The muffins, the lemon and white chocolate muffins. So they hopefully the ones that we will be making on Tuesday evening. So, but I did think about, like, because they look a little bit plain, drizzling some white chocolate or something on top of them, make them look a bit more interesting, if you know what I mean. I mean, yeah, what Chris was saying is other day, because he says, well, basically there's tons of minis on, because they're bringing the new Mini 2 out.
Oh, it's out already.
Yeah, well, there's a lot going up for sale on eBay, and basically they wanted next to nothing for them.
Yeah.
A lot less than what
tons and tons on them.
A lot less than what he paid for his. No, it's from a She Who Bakes, but a lot of them use them cases. From a website called Ice Gems. I think they all sort of, that's the go-to place for all these. It says he's had it on spot for a week. For $2.50 with no interest. But yeah, I think a lot of the bloggers and everything use that website, But the thing is, Amjad, with that site, when them muffin cases, they only do them in like 12, and they're about £4.50. The same as I said to Chris, why pay £4.50 for 12? When I can get like the Rolls Gold ones there were 50 in them. You know what I mean? One sitting a baking session, and that's it. You've used them up, but a lot do use that. A lot do use that Ice Gem site, or they probably get paid to promote that. But yeah, but that's because, Amjad, they've got affiliated links with certain, like Ice Gems, or they've got affiliated links with Amazon.
Yeah,
a lot.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Go on then.
Sorry, I'll tap it down.
But it's like anybody that puts the recipes out there, they're always affiliated with a company or another, and they get paid to promote their products. Like when I bought the brownie tray with dividers, I saw that on a recipe site, and it says you can get this from such and it puts the link in, and it takes you straight to the product. Such as Jane's Patisserie will get paid from Ice Gems and Amazon because they've got affiliated links with that company, and she gets paid if she promotes their products, if that makes any sense. But it's like all the big vloggers and recipe channels and this, that, and other have all got paid from. This is why when you do like a download or you're setting a live stream up, you have to put on it that this video includes paid promotions, which is same thing. You're being paid to promote a certain item or a certain thing. You know what I mean? But you've got to make it clear to Asda that you're getting paid to promote this certain thing. So he's boycotting any company that sells things he can't afford. But yeah, I mean, while it's all well and good, when they're sort of getting paid for it, you know what I mean? Like such as me, like small YouTubers, you know, they won't even think of approaching me without like that, because I'm not big enough for them to be able to sell the amount of stuff that they want. Why? Whereas I'd love it. Don't get me wrong. I'd love somebody to say, "Oh, will you promote this or will you promote that?" And we'll pay you a commission or we'll pay you a certain amount of money. I'd love it, but they're not going to. You take a second look at me. So yeah, you know what I mean. You see, this is where a bit of conflict comes into it. I find, I mean, it's like the chocolate, the Calibut chocolate chips and the white chocolate chips. Going straight to source is just a lot cheaper than buying off for Amazon. You know what I mean?
Paid in snowy conditions.
You know what I mean? You've got to be savvy when it comes to what you're buying off Amazon, if you know what I mean. You know, let's say for instance, I was looking at cupcake cases earlier on. Now there was some in that they were selling at a penny. Now you've got to think to yourself, well, why are they selling them at a penny? Surely they're not making any money if they're only selling them as a penny. When it's too good to be true, it normally is.
Probably a rip-off.
Yeah. Well, you see, on that chocolate trading company, Amjad, they got like I think it were same size as my flour, 16 kilogram, but they're about 70 odd quid. Now I can't afford that sort of money. Whilst I'd love to be able to afford to get a bag of each, I just can't do it. So, but you see, such as Jane's Patisserie, because she's such a big like vlogger and whatever, she can attract that sort of what can I put it, affiliation with these companies. You know, I mean, it's like on Baking Mad. I don't know whether they've got an affiliation with Billington's, but if you look in their recipes, they say Billington's golden caster sugar, Billington's plain flour, Billington's caster sugar, blah, blah, blah. They are promoting Billington's. You know what I mean? Obviously, they're getting something out of it by promoting a certain brand, a caster sugar or flour or whatever. I don't think you'd be sat there as calmly as what you are if we had.
I think the stream will be cancelled by now.
But you know what I mean? It's like it's a case of you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. You know what I mean? You'll get paid for promoting our products. But with me, I don't particularly promote any product. It's, you know, Asda's own chocolate, flour I bought off of Amazon, you know what I mean? Orange extract, I bought that with Dr. Oetker's, what I used the other night. Now I bought some Asda extra special orange extract. You know what I mean? I don't just stick to one particular make or brand, but the one thing that I will do, this is a thing as well. I ordered with my shopping some Dr. Oetker orange food gel colouring for the for Chris's cupcakes tomorrow. Now this is another thing that I've ordered, and that is some red food colouring. This is off Amazon, but the good thing about this, it's only £1 something, but it says It's professional grade, used by chefs and bakers and whatever. So I thought, well, I'll just buy a small one for now, because this is only like I think it's 25 grams. This is 25 grams. So I thought, well, it's called Pro Gel, but it's professional grade food colouring. So I thought, well, I'll get it. I'll give it a try when need arises to put red food colouring in anything. If I like it, I'll buy it again. If not, it'll go in bin, and I'll go back to using Dr. Oetker. But I thought, well, at £1 something, if it's professional grade, you know. But this, it does say, it says ready to use professional grade concentrated food colour. The smallest amount of gel can be mixed with sugar paste, icing, buttercream, marzipan, etc. to achieve your desired shade of colour. Now, you know, so I thought, well, it could. So anyway, so that's what else I bought. It was £1 something, and I thought, well, it's yeah. See you later, Amjad. I just thought I'd show you that before you went, Amjad. That's one I've bought as a tester off for Amazon, and it was £1 something. Bit cheaper than Dr. Oetker, but if it's Tracy were asking me other night, the best food colouring is a gel food colouring. You know, nothing else. I always stick to the gel food colouring. Because it seems more concentrated. Because you can get sugar paste food colouring. Stick with the gel food colouring. So, if that's one tip I've got to give you, Amjad, is stick with gel food colouring. It's a lot easier to mix and it's a lot more concentrated. So, I will see you again on Monday, Amjad. Well, I'll probably see you if Chris goes live tomorrow night or Sunday. Well, I know he's, for a fact, he's going Sunday. What did E.T.'s mother say to him when he got home? Where on earth have you been? Oh, pardon me, that's that coffee.
That's got to be worst one.
Yeah.
You've done.
What, burp?
Right?
Burp or joke?
Whoa, the Amazon package of these shits.
What did you order again? That is on about me. Put a cap on my spending on Amazon, and he's ordered 2 things.
I ordered a case for me S20, which is arriving on Tuesday, and
phone
2
case.
LiPo batteries, which are the cheaper versions of the Canon batteries for my Canon camera.
Yeah, he's ordered 2 batteries for his Canon, well, cheaper versions of the Canon batteries for his camera. And then he's on about me spending on Amazon.
How often do I get on it? Oh, box 4 packages empty on the floor.
And how often do I order from Amazon? Not very often. Only when we've got money, which is not very often.
My first name. It's not, hello, Mrs. Pickering. Yes, Jeanette, what can we do for you today?
Oh dear. No, not been no waking tonight.
Hey?
There's not been no waking tonight.
No, he's not been in. You'll have a lump of chocolate and orange like everyone else. I'm looking to get orange, mate.
Hey up. I tell you something. I bought him a tripod for his birthday. which he's had early, mine had.
Yeah,
He has had it early.
I have.
So he's getting nothing on Sunday except a birthday cake and some cupcakes.
There you go.
Because he wanted a tripod, so I bought him that for his birthday, which he had early.
I did. Boom. It's a good one and all.
Because he'd wanted a new tripod for ages. So I says to him, I says, well, next time I get paid, you'll have to order a tripod. I says, and I'll buy it you for your birthday. So I comes down one morning, it's all set up in middle of the living room, and I says, I didn't say you could use it. He says, well, it's too late now. He says, I've got it out. He says, I've had my camera set up on it and everything.
I gotta test it.
Yeah. Well, you could have tested it after Sunday. It all come in a nice, neat little box. Well, I could have wrapped up in paper. But no, he took it out. It was standing in the middle of the living room when I got up that morning.
I imagined it were all wrapped up.
Yeah. So he's got sod all toting on Sunday, except his cards. But it's same as he says, it's just another day out at year. It's my birthday. It's no special, you know what I mean? So, you know, I don't begrudge it. You know, I don't begrudge him having it early. So if he's going to get used to,
Man, what was it like?
yeah. I told him he could order it, but I didn't tell him he could use it. He had my permission to order it, but I didn't have any choice when I come down that morning. It were all set up in the living room, camera and lot, all with bells and whistles on it. I said to him at the time, I says, I only told you to order it. I didn't say you could use it, but hey ho. It's thought that counts. It's I mean, it weren't overly expensive, don't get me wrong, but you know, he's only got his cards totem. Same as he says, it's not a special birthday like it will be next year, and you know, and it's just like another day, you know, because obviously we're in lockdown and whatever. So you know, just like any other Sunday to us, except Chris will be going live and he'll be drinking whiskey and Foster's probably. Yeah. Well, that'll be a bit of an impossibility because Callum's 18. So that mean you'd be 3 when you fathered Callum. So everybody knows he's lying.
It's a doctor.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Bless him.
Oh, dear. Oh, pardon me. Right, I'm going to get going, guys. I'm going to finish my fag off and I need little girl's room. So thank you for everybody coming in, showing the support, and hopefully I should be all right Monday. Don't forget, Chris might be going live tomorrow evening and Sunday evening.
Definitely Sunday.
Yeah, definitely Sunday, he says.
That's if I'm not too drunk.
Yeah. he don't know about it, he hasn't decided, but he more than likely will do. So you be careful, Richard. Don't go falling down any stairs. So yeah. So just make sure, you know, you take it easy and you look where you're walking and whatever. So we don't want any more injuries. So I'll see you all on. Well, I'll see you in Chris's chat, but you know, obviously I'll not be there in person. So I'll see you all on Monday. Bye for now.
Bye.
He's put lol.